In a peaceful countryside, where the sun painted golden hues over endless meadows and the morning dew sparkled like tiny diamonds, lived a humble woman named Emma. She wasn't rich. She wasn't famous. But she was loved by everyone in her little town, for her warmth, her gentle voice, and her unshakable kindness. Every morning, Emma would walk through the narrow lanes, waving to neighbors, helping the elderly carry baskets, and sharing laughter with children running barefoot through the grass. Her life was simple, and that simplicity was her peace. But deep inside, there were nights when she quietly wished for a little more. A warmer house, more food for winter, maybe even a day without worry. One cold winter morning, when frost covered the ground like white silk, Emma went into the forest to collect firewood. The trees stood tall and silent, their branches heavy with snow. Her breath turned into mist as she hummed an old tune, the same one her mother used to sing when times were tough. As she gathered sticks, her foot hit something hard beneath the leaves. Curious, she knelt down, brushed away the frost and dirt, and gasped. An old wooden chest lay hidden under the earth, its surface cracked but its lock still shining faintly. Her heart pounded. Hands trembling, she pried it open with a stick, and what she saw made her breath stop. Gold. Dozens of golden coins, glowing like sunlight trapped in metal. Tears filled her eyes. She whispered, "This could change my life forever." For a moment, she saw her dreams come alive, a warm house, new clothes, endless food, and no more sleepless nights. For once, she could rest without worry, but the chest was heavy, too heavy to lift. So Emma tied a rope around it and began dragging it slowly through the snow-covered path. As she struggled forward, she noticed something strange. The gold coins were losing their shine. Their brilliant glow faded into a pale silver. Confused, she stopped. "That's strange," she murmured. But then she smiled faintly. "Silver is precious too. I'm still lucky." She kept walking, her steps slower, her breath heavier. Halfway home, the silver began to darken. The coins were now iron, dull, cold, and heavy. Emma fell to her knees. Her heart broke. Tears rolled down her cheeks, disappearing into the snow. All that hope, all that joy, gone in seconds. She sat there quietly, staring at the lifeless metal. The forest around her was silent, almost listening to her sorrow. Then, in that silence, her thoughts drifted home. She remembered her old wooden house, small, but warm. She remembered her neighbors laughing around her table, the children's giggles, and the smell of freshly baked bread. She remembered how, even with little, her heart always felt full. A soft smile crept onto her face. She whispered, Maybe I was already rich all along." She looked at the chest one last time, and then stood up. Leaving it behind, she walked home with nothing in her hands, but peace in her heart. That evening, as she sat beside her small fire, the warmth felt deeper than ever before. The flames danced gently, wrapping her in comfort that no gold could ever buy. She took a deep breath, looked out the window at the glowing sunset, and whispered, "True happiness isn't found in what we have, but in what we feel thankful for." From that day on, Emma continued to live simply, but her smile became brighter, her heart calmer. Whenever someone in the village complained about what they lacked, she would gently say, "Be happy, not because life is perfect, but because you choose to see the beauty in what you already have." And those words, like seeds, began to grow in every heart she touched. Because sometimes, it takes losing what shines to truly see the light that's been within us all along. Herb. Speech balloon vocabulary from the story. Gratitude, the feeling of being thankful. Content, peaceful happiness. Despair, a loss of hope. Serene, calm, peaceful. Resourceful, able to find smart ways to solve problems. Astonishment, great surprise. Fulfillment, the feeling of satisfaction from living with purpose.